Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Metroid. In the last part, we defeated Ridley and got back here to our ship, and now we're gonna head off to the final area and finish off the game. And the final area is actually very close to where we are right now. In fact, I opened the door that led to the final area much earlier on in the game. In fact, I think in the first part. You might recall in this next room, there was a missile door at the bottom I opened, and that's where you need to go. And it's really funny, actually. The room that it's in, technically speaking, you don't have to go through all the 4 areas. Because the speedrun record for this game is like a 6% run that was like 21 minutes long. It's quite a thing to watch. It's really cool. In fact, I think speedruns originated with Super Metroid or something like that, but yeah. These 4 golden statues, their eyes break with every single one of the 4 main bosses you beat between Kraid, Dragoon, Phantoon, and Ridley. I guess I'll just call them the Fearsome 4. The glitch that allows you to get past these guys, by the way, I'd like to mention that you can actually see a little ghost escape from their eye very quickly. Pretty much you shine spark into the door as it's closing, and you use an x-ray scope, and you move the controller in such a way that you will actually continuously float upwards. You have to do it like 6 times, but if you do it just right, you can actually get to the elevator that's at the bottom of the screen that after this next part opens up. And it allows you to get to the final area without destroying a single one of the 4 main bosses. It doesn't really matter that you have so little items for the final boss, because you actually skip the final boss in that kind of task run, too. Oh, that's right, it's also a task run strategy, keep in mind, for easiness, at least. And welcome to the final area of the game, which, if you played the original Metroid or Zero Mission, looks kind of familiar. Welcome back to Tourian, even though the original Tourian's kind of blowed up slightly to the right. And I hate the music in this place, by the way, because it's really gross sounding. Anyway, there's 2 save points in Tourian. This one I'm using right here, which is the final save point for me, and one later on in the dungeon. If you want to return... dungeon. Area. If you want to return to the surface at any point, only use the one I just used. For reasons I will get to when we get there, you cannot use the second one and get back to the surface. Anyway, we got Metroids. Classic ones, too, for some reason. The age-old strategy of freezing them and then 5 missiles is still effective, though additionally in this game you can also use a super missile to take them out in one shot after freezing. Or you can forget the ice beam in general and just use 3 power bombs. Wow, that is some frame loss. I do have to say, though, I really like the Metroid sprites here. It's up there with the original in terms of being my favorite sprites. Well, original being Zero Mission for me. You do have to destroy every Metroid in every room in order to progress. That's one thing that they kept it for Zero Mission. Because in Metroid 1 original, you didn't actually have to kill all the Metroids to progress onwards. They just got annoying and in your pathway otherwise. And as usual, as for the Metroids, the longer they're on, the more energy they take. I actually would have laughed if the grappling beam was actually the best weapon against them if it killed them in one shot. That would have been funny. But sadly, it's not the way it has to be. The lava on the floor is in fact not lava, but acid, so the gravity suit will still take damage from it. And usually whenever you destroy a Metroid, they will drop the weapon you used to destroy them. Hence why every Metroid in that task I was talking about earlier kills them all with power bombs out of the 5 they have total. Like I was saying, watch that task run, it's fantastic. And that's the last Metroid we have to kill. And here we got the music from before Kraid, actually, and these invincible enemies. There's no way to kill them as far as I'm aware. And a Chorizo! Oh god, really? Mini-boss right here? Well, that was easy. Alrighty, Shriekbats and Zoomers and... Wow, these guys are pathetic. I mean, I know I'm threatening, but just disintegrating at the sight of me? That's pretty awesome. Okay, bring it on. What was that? Oh, dear Jesus! That is one big Metroid. A super Metroid, if you will. This isn't good, and I can't freeze it by the looks of it. Yeah, run! Okay, go, 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 go. Oh, God, get off me! I'm too purple to die! Oh, God. Why? Can't jump, need to go left. Eh? You stopped at 1 energy? Why? Come on, taunt me before you kill me? Really? Wait, what? Squidgy? Squidgy, you've grown so big! Come give Mama a hug! Actually, the Squidgy there is the reason why all the normal Metroids were here. Essentially, the space pirates exposed him to, I think, either beta or gamma rays, one of the two. And in doing so, he grew in size, yes, but he also was able to, they were able to clone other Metroids from him. Or her. I can't tell if Squidgy's male or female, honestly. It's because they also increased its energy-sucking capabilities, and gave it another ability we'll be seeing later on. Anyway, that missile door I just destroyed was the final missile door, no more after that. Well, aside from this thing. I think those things are called Gamora or something, Galiva or something. Wait, no, it wouldn't be Gamora. Gamora's a Godzilla monster, isn't it? Oh no, this is the final missile door. Never mind. Mind you, technically there are other missile doors because this room kind of looks familiar, doesn't it? You got these returning doors from Metroid 1 and Zero Mission. Shoot missiles at it quickly because if you're not too quick with it, it will regenerate. There is a weird little glitch you can do though to skip that first one, and if you do it just right, all the other ones will not be there at all to begin with. Obviously, the acid is fatal, so well, not fatal. It'll just take your energy away, so don't fall into it. Oh, great! You're back again! Hello, Mother Brain! Well, this should be easy. Stand right here, aim diagonally, and fire, 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 fire. If you want to, you can actually use the plasma beam to freeze the Ringkas and use them to be a platform to get them much more easily. The metal itself that this thing is on is fatal, lethal, so watch out for that. Thankfully, this is nowhere near as annoying as Mother Brain's fight in Zero Mission, because as much as I love Zero Mission, that is my only negative about it. That fight is a pain in the ass. Alrighty, that's done and over with. Oh, ow! Jesus! She takes 60 damage away from me just by touching her dead corpse. You are one lethal villain, ma'am. Okay, now how do I get out here? I don't see a door anywhere. Do you guys? What the shit? Okay, that was an audio glitch. Mother Brain Phase 2 has many attacks, and they're all pretty lethal. First off, I recommend firing every super missile you got inside a head of hers, because that's the equivalent of 250 normal missiles. Beyond that, I recommend either using missiles or the charge shots, or power bombs if you want to, I suppose. Attack-wise, though, she has that little bomb attack she just does, where she throws a bomb at you and then it explodes. She has that eye laser, which I've never been hit by. The napalm beam is all I like to call it, because Jesus, that hurts. And one other attack where she fires blue rings of death at you. Well, one other attack that she does normally. Alrighty, come on, die. I don't see you getting any redder. What are you doing? Oh, Jesus! The rainbows, they hurt! That took all my ammo away, too! Dear Lord! Okay, let's stand back up and, try that again. Before she can do it again. Okay. Can you not dodge that? Actually, no, you cannot dodge that, actually. And it's a fun little fact, that's actually foreshadowed earlier in the game by the surveillance cameras that the space pirates use to first see you. And I can't get up, I can just do this jig. Come on, Samus. I'm too purple and badass to die. Oh, God. No. No! No! Oh, God! Yeah! Go, Squidgy, go! Suck that bitch off! Oh, never mind that advice, just continue murdering. Yeah. Also, one little detail during that animation, actually, is that if you pay attention to Mother Brain's actual brain, it gets darker as Squidgy does this. Suck it, Mother Brain! Thank you, Squidgy. Let's go home now, although I'm wondering why the music is still playing at this point, but okay. Alrighty, Squidgy, let me ride you into battle! Oh, gross. Squidgy, no tongue! Oh, you're thinking, I don't know how you're giving me your energy back, but you are. Yeah, this is the other ability I mentioned that Squidgy got earlier. And is Mother Brain breathing? Oh, God. Squidgy, I'm pretty sure I can handle the rest on my own. Please leave. Leave. Go. Now. Please. Squidgy, you can leave now. Please. You're looking kind of yellow and purple. Squidgy, please leave. Thank you. I'll meet me back in the ship. I'll see you there. Squidgy! That's it. One shall stand, one shall fall. Taste the rainbow, bitch! In his death, Squidgy gave us the Hyper Beam, which is the most powerful weapon in the game. If you use a Game Shark to get this thing normally, it one-shots pretty much anything aside from bosses. And you're gonna hear Mother Brain's little cry there a lot. Although, admittedly, her neck should just snap from how much abuse it's taking. It's time for you to pay, Mother Brain. Die! Ah, that's satisfying. Suck it, suck it, suck it. Suck it, suck it, suck it, suck it. Yeah, you better disintegrate. Okay, where's the dog? What the? Oh, whoa, whoa, German. Hello, I forgot that was on. Yeah, now there's another time bomb set, so if you escape Tourian in 3 minutes, it's pretty easy. The Hyper Beam, for some reason, can also destroy metal, and it decimates everything in its path. I'm not joking. If you ever want to have fun, play, put a Game Shark / Game Genie card in and have this throughout the entire game. It's actually really fun. Shine spark away! The only really annoying thing about this section is that there's steam every here and there in certain sections, like on the planet on the Ceres station, which can interrupt your path. Because, honestly, for some reason, they saved the worst soldiers for last, considering these things go down in one shot of anything. Although, I do not believe you can actually unequip the Hyper Beam. Either way. Actually, it's kind of funny. I'm looking forward to that feedback on my screams during the Mother Brain fight. That's gonna be funny. Anyway, coming in this next room, we're actually right back at the original Tourian. Shine spark away to victory. Ow. Let's just go to victory. However, there's one last thing we need to do before we get back to our ship, because for some reason, as you can plainly notice, Brinstar is exploding as well, so we might want to get out of here as soon as possible. It's time for us to make Metroid Fusion indeed canon. Because you might recall the Etacoons and the Chores we saw earlier, and remember how they were in Fusion? It's time for us to figure out how they were in Fusion. Because they are right here in this room, and you can blow up the sides. Leave, my little friends. I hope you return this favor someday if a space station is exploding with me on it. Farewell! In case you're wondering, that actually does change the ending very slightly. During the ending, keep your eye on the right side of the screen for a tiny purple star that leaves the planet. Because that's them. Speedrunners often leave them to die because that saves frames. In fact, AGTQ has that as a poll to save the animals or kill them. I generally donate to save. Alrighty, let's get off this planet before it kind of blows up with us. Away! And that was Super Metroid, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Super Metroid as a game is great, I'm not gonna lie. It's a tad overrated as compared to the rest of the Metroids, but it's that way for a reason. This is a thrilling adventure from beginning to end, with a good amount of paths and routes you can use, and it's overly replayable. There are so many ways you can play this game that it's honestly ridiculous. You got speed runs, low percent speed runs, blah 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 blah. And admittedly, in terms of playtime, this is also one of the more quick Metroids to complete if you know what you're doing. My record overall is, I think, an hour 46, but 100% is my record's 2:08. 2:10 is actually one of my closer records, though. I'll admit to that much. First off, if you want to play this, it's on the Super Nintendo and it's on the Wii and Wii U's Virtual Console, so you're gonna need to have one of those to play it, if you don't have an emulator, that is. Would I recommend it? Oh, hell yeah. My one big problem with the game is its soundtrack. Even though it's still a great soundtrack, do not get me wrong. I miss the kick-ass beats of the original Metroid. Because from here on out, the next game that I could say has full-out kick-ass music is Prime. Because Metroid 2 was just too atmospheric. This is a good mix of atmospheric and catchy, I'll admit to that. Fusion has rocking boss themes, just the rest of the music is far too atmospheric for its own good. Prime 1 is the only other game I can recall that has music that's both really catchy and really atmospheric. But one thing that's actually kind of sad for me to say is that, for a while, this is actually going to be the last Metroid game I play, because all the rest of them are 3D games I cannot record at this point. So for now, this is actually it for Metroid. In terms of my next Let's Play, we're going to take a brief visit back to Mega Man. To the Mario series of Super Mario Land before heading back to the Mega Man series to finish off the Battle Network series. So look forward to that. And rest in peace, Gunpei Yokoi. That's really sad when that happened, I imagine, because I wasn't born by that point, but that's still really screwed up. Anyway, here's where we learn our in-game percentage. It's also here you get the different endings. If you beat the game in under 3 hours, you get Samus in her bikini Zero Suit right here. If you beat it in under 3, but over 3, but under 5, I think you get Samus just in her helmet. Just takes off her helmet and that gives you a thumbs up. And otherwise, I don't know. And our rate for completion is... Your rate for collecting items is 100%, or I can't speak German. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna need to end this Let's Play off here. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next Let's Play.